Hi, my name is Katie, and my advertisement critique is on the effects of media spread of fad diets. Introduction. So some of you may be wondering what fad diets are. A fad diet is a diet plan promoting quick weight loss. They come and go and often lose popularity over time, usually spreading through social media such as ads in magazines or newspapers, even on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. They're known as a quick fix, but they have little to no scientific evidence and actually can end up being really bad for your health. Fad diets always have a target audience, whether it's young or old, men or women. The start of dieting. Dieting within the United States dates all the way back to the 1830s. The ideal of both masculine and feminine beauty has been constantly changing throughout the beginning of time. Fad diets are always changing as well in order to keep up with our modern beauty standards. Here is an old ad for weight loss, and it was actually a tapeworm that goes into your stomach and eats your food, so you didn't gain any weight, which was really unhealthy for you and kind of hard to get rid of once you did have it in you. Statistics. So 45 million Americans go on a diet each year. Americans spend $61 billion a year on diet products. And diet products are also known as supplements, and they come in many forms such as drinks, shakes, pills, teas, bars, gummies, and powders. And the average woman tries 61 diets by the time she's 45 years old. So fad diets in the 1990s, the fat-free diet. So fat-free was really big in the 90s, and we believed it was really safe and healthy. And it really targeted women. This era was also known as the heroin chic era, so women were abnormally skinny. They were so skinny to an unhealthy point. So these cookies on the right are Snackwell cookies. They're fat-free cookies. These ads included diversity of women who were thin and just couldn't get enough of them. The cookies were supposedly healthy, fat-free, and perfect for a diet. However, the companies were just replacing the fat with even more sugar. This actually led to weight gain and other health issues. So fad diets in the 2000s. Most of these fad diets, again, were targeting women, such as like this ad on the right here. It was a spray. First of all, the low-carb diet was really popular. It reinforced pressure for women to be thin, and it led to vitamin deficiencies because women weren't getting enough carbs, and carbs are our source of energy. So, people were running out of energy without any carbs. And diet sprays, which lacked any nutrition at all. They just contained high amounts of sugar and damaged your teeth. So it was just a flavored spray instead of actually going out and having a meal. Modern fad diets. So there's the carnivore diet, which actually targets men mostly and focuses on masculinity. It involves eating raw meats, and it is not as advertised. Actually, it causes a lot of high cholesterol and digestion issues. Many people we see today who do the carnivore diet or have gained a lot of popularity are Liver King, who has actually came out that he was on steroids, so it's not what he has been advertising, that raw meats are really not that good for you, and they're not the image you're seeing is not what you're going to get out of it. And so there's also keto diets, which are very popular. I know many women or moms that I know that are on this diet, and they target both men and women, ranging from about 22 to 45. And here's like a little image of the foods you can eat on your keto diet and how skinny you'll be. And it's a lot of the time these ads are really targeting women. So social media plays a big part in all of this. So there was the coffee and lemon diet that was trending on TikTok. It was all targeting women mostly. It lacked any nutritional benefit and claims to help people lose weight and burn belly fat. It was actually really bad. People, again, were not getting any nutrition and had no energy. So here was like a little snippet of a TikTok on the right. Then there was also the parasite cleanse diet. So social media trend that started on TikTok targeting young women and men. It's a supplement regimen that supposedly detoxifies the human body and gets rid of its parasitic infections. So basically used as a laxative. So people were just going to the bathroom a lot and not keeping anything in your stomach at the end of the day. So, looking over all these diets, and after seeing some of the most popular fad diets in the past few decades, you can see that there's so much pressure for women to just be thin as well as men to be like fit. And a lot of these diets are just reinforcing unhealthy behavior across the entire country. Media is constantly influencing men and women of the US to be skinny and fit. This type of pressure causes a widespread of fat phobia and eating disorders. There are dangers of unrealistic dieting, such as the exposure by media increases body dissatisfaction and disordered eating. Our society has such high beauty standards for men and women, and looking at the beauty standards throughout the years, they've always changed. But right now, I feel like they're kind of unhealthy for a lot of people to try and meet these standards because all of our bodies are different and unique, and we can't all look the same. So, women who see advertisements with thin models have more weight related anxiety about their appearance and body dissatisfaction. And I think a lot of this is media's fault. And when we watch anything such as a TikTok or Instagram reel or a video on the internet, we just see a quick snippet of these people's lives. They look really thin and they look really healthy and they look happy and their life looks put together. But we don't really know these people. We don't know what their lives are like. And it's hard for us to just assume that if we look like that, we're going to be happy. But a lot of people do. And that's where we get this dissatisfaction with our bodies and our own lives. So I want to remind people that not all dieting is bad. I want my audience to know that there should be no judgment behind you. It is your choice. If you want to lose weight and you think you'll feel better about it, go ahead. But I think there's definitely a healthy way to do this, and media does not always help with that. So I think find what works for you, but make sure there's nutritional benefit in it as well, because lacking nutrition, you'll just be exhausted, and your body won't be treated well. And in the end, it's all about taking care of ourselves and taking care of your body. My biggest issue is when media has this huge play in dieting. It really what it is it's attacking our biggest insecurities for a profit. They pick out the parts of us that make us the saddest, maybe our belly fat or back fat or thick thighs or something, and they want to profit from that. So they make an ad targeting that audience who may be struggling with that or their own body image. So in the end, I really don't think dieting is bad for you, but the way it's affecting men and women today and beauty standards is really sad. So I think there's ways that we can get around this and have healthy dieting that's still nutritious for you. So thank you for listening.